how do I get my builder's license? So we want to talk a little bit about that today and spend a bit of time on it. Now, I know you hear a lot about Cert 4s and diplomas, but at the end of the day, any qualification you get in construction is great and will strengthen your application. But the key thing to getting licensed, and it actually doesn't involve any qualifications, it's real life experience. Hi, and welcome to our industry update on the 22nd of August 2022. We got a whole another 6 new licenses registered this week. We got actually 2 CBUs this time and 4 DBUs, so really exciting. So congratulations to Adrian Papamides, Jeremy Lilly, Joshua Griffiths, Tim O'Loughlin, Tim Price, and Dinos Mina. Congratulations on achieving your builder's license, and thank you for choosing Builder Registration as your industry partner. This week we're going to focus a lot on the VBA and the registration process. Now, the most common question we get asked on a daily, if not hourly basis is, how do I get my builder's license? So we want to talk a little bit about that today and spend a bit of time on it. Now, I know you hear a lot about Cert 4s and diplomas, but at the end of the day, any qualification you get in construction is great and will strengthen your application. But the key thing to getting licensed, and it actually doesn't involve any qualifications, it's real life experience. So let's just use DBU as an example. Now, if you were to go for your DBU, in order for us to be able to sign you up, I need you to be able to bring 3 jobs that you've done in the last 7 years involving registered builders, and on one of those jobs I need a reference. So for that first job I would need a reference linked to a registered builder to say that you supervised that job or did that job. Now, when you bring 3 jobs to the table, only one of them needs a reference, and we will need plans and permits for all 3 jobs. Now, they all need to be in the last 7 years, and basically when you look at what type of license you're going to receive, it will be a reflection of the 3 jobs you bring. So if you bring 3 carpentry jobs, then you're going to be getting a carpentry license. 3 rendering jobs, you get a rendering license. If 3 of the jobs though are supervising full builds or large scale renovations or extensions, then you'll be looking at getting a DBU license. Interesting enough, with the commercial side of things, it's exactly the same. If you bring 3 fit out licenses, non-structural, then you get a non-structural fit out license. Or if you bring 3 jobs where you're building a commercial premises like a factory or a warehouse, then you're looking at a low-rise license. Important to note though, with the low-rise license, they do require you to have a basement experience, and that basement can be commercial or domestic, but a basement job has to fit one of these 3 jobs. So I hope that makes sense. So a major inquiry is always for a DBU, and again, it's 3 jobs in the last 7 years involving a registered builder, where 1 job you can get a reference for from a builder who has that license or a higher license. Continuing our focus on the VBA registration process, I wanted to give a snapshot idea of exactly how long the delays are at the VBA. Now, we're really in a fortunate position because we've got over 200 clients currently lodged at the VBA. So we're really monitoring the timeframes that they're responding, and basically when they're doing their interviews and what timing you should expect a response from the VBA. Now, right now, we were saying about a couple of weeks ago, we were saying 8 to 12 week wait. Right now, it's actually blown out to a 12 to 14 week wait from submitting your application to sitting the multiple choice test. The other thing is that for people that are sitting their interview, those names that I read out earlier, so the clients that have got registered, they all submitted their application in the month of March. So we're 5 months later, they're actually sitting their interview. So that gives you an idea of where the time frames and turnaround times the VBA is currently at. Thanks for joining us on another weekly industry update. We look forward to seeing you next week. We have our final call out happening for Broadmeadows, which course is starting on the 12th of September, which is a Monday night. That again is our last course for the calendar year. So if you're out that way and you're looking at getting your license, reach out and let us know. Otherwise, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.